Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are checking out Avatar: The Last Airbender. This is Season 2, Episode 1. I am very excited for this second season, so let's see where things go.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun seeing them bring this to life. I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to see how Season 2 compares to what we saw in the animated show.
Yeah, I had a really fun time with Season 1. For the most part, I think they did a really good job at bringing the animated series to life in a way that fans could appreciate.
No, that's wrong one.
They improved on some things that movie, which shall not be named, got very, very wrong, but I'm very excited for Season 2.
All right, without further ado, then let's go!
Imagine being able to just throw a giant rock at somebody, Mason.
Oh God, that rock
incredibly slowly.
Yeah.
I wonder what would prove the most useful in a real life.
Well, in real life, I'd probably go Earth, I suppose. Make your landscaping a lot easier.
Long ago,
I mean, fire, you're just gonna burn a bunch of stuff.
Lived together in harmony.
My grandpa wants me to pick rocks this weekend. There, they're all gone.
Only the Avatar, master of all four elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he vanished. 100 years passed, and my brother and I discovered the new Avatar, an airbender named Aang. Aang has learned to be a pretty good waterbender. That leaves two more elements to master: Earth and Fire. But as the Fire Nation conquers more and more of the world, we're running out of time to stop them. Even though he has more to learn, we believe Aang can save the world.
Oh, that shot!
He does look taller in that shot.
We have to keep going.
There's no point.
Soldiers moving fast. This way, Kyoshi warriors coming to get us out of here.
No one is coming to save us. Why did we run? Would have been faster to burn.
Oh.
No one.
Ouch.
Is coming.
Oh, that guy, way to keep the kids' spirits up, pal. Get this guy off the fucking screen.
I will die on my feet, fighting, and so will you.
He's gonna sit there and whine the rest of the time.
Stop whining. No! Ha!
Ah! Oh, is this who I think it is?
Yeah. That'd be our boy up.
Hey, all right, let's go.
Extinguished your fire.
Come on.
I'm Aang.
Come on. Oh, there we go. Where are they pulling all this water from?
Pulling it out of the ground, out of the trees.
The forest.
Whoa, shit,
watch
out.
out.
Ice in your foot. In the foot.
Oh, there's a little puddle behind
Whoa,
it.
that was badass. They are starting off hot.
All right, let's give Sokka some shine. I like that club he's got.
Oh, I thought he was going to give him a belly to back suplex. Oh, nice.
Well, look who it is.
So I liked another girl for a little bit, but she's gone now.
Lost track of my many victories.
All right. I like that they're showing.
She looked like she was going in for the kiss. Well, I guess we'll have a hug. See ya.
Do you want to help me?
Oh yeah, she's got the.
You have to learn it eventually.
Ye have little faith, my good man.
Talking to him, you're the one that called him a red shirt.
Get lots of
Nothing
rest.
is over.
Not until the
Nothing.
show's over.
You just don't turn it off.
Great line from Rocky IV.
Yeah, Mason Quinn.
It really has been a long time.
I love it. They call it out right away.
Yeah, you shot up.
Love it.
Nice job out there.
No way.
It's close.
I can't tell you what it means to see you.
Well.
All of you.
No.
Everyone.
I'm gonna rescue my earthbending teacher. Know where they're holding Boomy?
He's locked in a metal tower, back in Omashu. He can't bend his way out of it.
I need to learn earthbending. I'm gonna get my friend.
Oh, is this where they're gonna set up that metal has earth in it and it could still be bent? Answer?
No, that's not. Remember, Toph is the one that's
You're getting a little
I don't know,
ahead
I'm
of yourself.
getting so anxious. Somewhere.
Momo. Oh, their defense system is really crappy. They don't see.
I bet one of you guys has a key for this, don't you?
Have a seat.
Yo, Bruce Lee. Nice. Paying a little homage to Bruce.
Bang! You shouldn't be
Neither
here.
should you.
There you are.
You usually wait a century between visits. This is much too soon. The years are catching up with you.
First, you'll teach me earthbending, and then we're gonna fight the Fire Lord.
No! No, I'm far too busy.
No time for jokes.
That's right. This is the time that you leave. Immediately.
So
You
he's
wanna
just going to
stay.
stay?
Here.
That's why I surrendered.
Now, Omashu is in ruins, and your people are refugees. What did you do?
Nothing.
What'd you do?
Hardest thing I have ever done.
If he did something, he might have had casualties.
I could have taken up arms and my people would
Yep.
have followed and died for it. To save them, I did nothing. What do you know of Jing?
Save them.
The monk said it's the energy you use to fight. Positive Jing when you attack, and negative Jing when you retreat, which we should be doing right now.
What about neutral?
Neutrogene.
There are 3 kinds of Jing.
There are 85 different kinds of Jing. Momo knows all of them. Hello. You must master neutral Jing to learn earthbending.
Master neutral Jing. Master doing nothing. You come with me, and we can defeat the Fire Lord together. My oldest friend, just be my teacher.
Your teacher will be a master of neutral Jing. A teacher who waits and listens. It will be a new friend. The guards will be changing their shifts soon. If they find you, all the time in the world will suddenly become no time at all.
I like the subtle differences. He's in a metal room instead of in the metal case.
What happened?
Is it time for tea?
Uncle.
Doesn't the rain feel glorious?
Just living that simple life.
Zuko's like, what? I'm a prince.
Yep.
You want to be in the rain?
Every time you help someone else, your own bag gets emptier.
That's a terrible way to look at the world.
The world is terrible. This place is terrible.
Have you
How
met my
long can we
dad?
do this? Hiding out like fugitives.
We are fugitives.
Not like fugitives. We are fugitives.
Yeah.
And like Mason Quinn.
Well, Prince Zuko knows he can't save them all. Can't just be handing out your melons to everybody. Keep those for yourself.
What is the status of our holdings in the Earth Kingdom?
After Princess Azula's brilliant conquest in the city of New Ozai, certain skirmishes continue. Losses, my exalted Fire Lord.
You are relieved of your command, as are you, Admiral Kaga. Princess Azula, the family has always been blessed by the wisdom of its second children. The floor is yours.
While the general has waged a slow and ponderous campaign bogged down in the wilds of the Earth Kingdom. Land war in Earth Kingdom. Classic blunder. My forces have used the imprisoned Earthbenders to make swift progress through the territory. We will be in a position to move heavy artillery directly from our ships at sea over land to their very doorstep.
The decision to put you in charge of the Omashu campaign continues to yield dividend.
We take the Earth Kingdom by ripping out its heart, the so-called impenetrable city, the unwieldy metropolis, the seat of earthbending power.
That's going to be an epic episode.
Our last siege of Ba Sing Se was a colossal failure and abandoned in its execution by the traitor General Iroh.
And how will you do what has never been done?
By using what I learned from you, drawing attention through drill tanks and war
Ah,
wounds,
the drill
then
tanks.
we strike from beneath. My earthbending prisoners will tunnel under the walls, and our troops will ravage the city from the inside out. They will never see it coming. There are but 3 people who have the power to determine its future. You, my Fire Lord, the Avatar, and the Earth King. This will neutralize the Earth King, and your power can only grow. I await only your consent to begin.
It is approved.
Oh, all right then. Never mind.
Under the direction of a talented, decorated prodigy of the agile, younger generation. General Tran.
Oh. You'll lead it.
Thank you, Fire Lord Ozai. I will do my utmost to
Wow.
repay the trust you have bestowed upon
Wow.
me tenfold
Wow.
to the flame eternal.
That's Johnny's great-great-great-great-grandfather.
You have feelings about my decision to put General Tran in charge of your mission.
Sure, you
Of
want
course
to
I
hear?
trust your judgment.
But for you, I have a special mission.
And I can't conquer Umashu twice, so what is it you desire?
Your brother, Zuko.
Zuko is dead.
Here's the thing
Even
about
if he were
that.
alive, you yourself declared him a war criminal.
And I have decided to pardon him. Zuko is alive and hiding out in a far-flung corner of the Earth Kingdom.
And do what?
Bring him home. It's time to get our family in order.
Family.
I serve at the pleasure of the Fire Lord.
Oh, that face says she is not happy.
I know this must be strange, but it was a surprise to me as well. I am deeply unworthy
That's
to.
right.
Your plan is perfect. I will devote myself to it.
Flattery is the mud in which politicians wallow. I thought you were a soldier.
Only in the foulest mud can the perfect Crimson Lotus grow.
Oh.
Back at you.
Did you write that down?
With the blood of your enemies. Do you know what they are calling you?
I don't pay attention to court gossip.
The Bane of Omashu.
I'm the snow dragon of the West.
Whatever victories we achieve will be in your name. Every conquest will serve to glorify you.
Don't you
feed
need
right in.
glorify the Fire Lord?
Every victory
You
in
got to
your
feed
name.
your ego
Every
there. Come
win
on.
to glorify the Fire Lord.
Oh.
Is he saying what I think he's saying?
She's the Fire Lord.
I'm supposed to get 4 coins. 4 for the day, minus 1 for rent, 1 for the broken handle.
That spade was broken when I picked it up this morning, and as for rent, I don't sleep inside. I sleep under the stars like an animal.
Don't matter where you sleep. It's all company land. Now move along.
Company land. You gotta rent the bag that you used to.
What kind of a prince sweats all day for pennies?
A wise prince. A prince who understands the value of hard work, who respects the struggle of his people because he is shared in those struggles.
They're beneath me.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You tell him.
Easy.
Francisco.
That sounds like
Mason Quinn when he walks in the
I'm
studio.
liking this guy.
Being answer just showing up for an honest day's work. Mason Quinn walking in. This place is beneath me.
What's wrong? Are you hurt?
Hi. No, I was just talking to the flower. My mother told me these flowers would grow wherever the painted lady touched the earth.
Who's a painted lady?
The river spirit. Outside our village, these flowers grew like a perfume blanket. One day they all withered. And my mom, she understood the sign. And a week later, the Fire Nation burned our village to the ground.
What a bunch of assholes.
When you see a painted lady, it's a blessing. It means we're going the right way.
Oh, still doing that, huh? Just
Hi, stranger.
hi.
Peach pear?
No, I couldn't. There's a limited amount of food and a lot of people.
It's my peach pear.
Then you should eat it.
You're being very rude about my peach pear.
No,
Should
I
accept
love
the
your
gift.
peach pear. I'm just not hungry.
You're always hungry. How many times have you threatened to eat Momo?
No, we never eat Momo.
Try it.
Oh, hey.
He's just getting over a heartbreak.
Guy can't read the signs, can he?
Really good.
I told
Peach
you.
pear. We should
So I was
try and make
thinking
one.
something about us being together.
Right. Like while we're on the road.
Yeah. Why not just be together?
I should go.
Go, why?
Well, the timing of this drop is wonderful, isn't it, Answer?
Well, see ya.
We need to move now. I scouted the southern shore, and it's overrun. That was our only path to get everyone to safety.
If they're blocking the southern shore, then there's only one way left to go.
Abandon all hope.
Well, that's not a good sign.
If only someone could fly up there and take it down.
Where I come from, that's called vandalism.
Show off. It's good for morale.
Everyone, stay together. Fire Nation's on our heels.
This guy's carrying his guitar.
Yeah.
The path winds like a snake. I bet that's why they call it Serpent's Pass.
Nothing gets by you.
Nothing at all. Not even flirting.
I do believe they did that in the cartoon where he said that. They're like, wow.
She's the one who slashed and burned the city.
So she's actually worse than Zuko?
Oh, yeah.
They say she throws blue fire.
Like, metaphorically.
No, it's literally blue
Oh,
flame.
Do you think blue fire's cold?
No, it's very hot. So hot it went all the way around the rainbow and started over again.
We're going too fast, and it's too high. I'm just a kid.
So am I. Sometimes even airbenders can be scared of heights. I won't let you fall.
There, see, Aang's learning what it is to be a leader.
A leader, I was just going to say. Gotta keep that positive attitude and lead by example.
Well, great. How are we supposed to get through this?
Little ice bridge.
Both waterbenders.
Yeah, ice
Yeah,
bridge.
but we need an earthbender to bring the path up out of the... Oh. I knew he'd get there.
You ready?
If I'm not, we know who to blame.
Some old
Part of the
I got
sea.
Stop hanging out with Sokka.
Well, look,
that.
you just have it closed behind you.
Yep.
And they can't even cross.
No, but I'm saying just take them out.
I know.
Yeah.
This looks better than the other Avatar that we watch.
Can you hold it on your own?
Yeah, go hop in the
How about just make a wall?
Oh man, look at the wonder.
What are they firing at?
Ooh, some kind of sea creatures.
Oh.
That's why they call it the Serpent's Pass.
It's fighting the Fire Nation. I think it's on our side.
I don't think it's on anybody's side, really.
But whose side is it on?
Bobby!
Whoa!
Quickly, and safely, and safely. Well, it was so tiny up there next to that great big giant beast. Oh, no, he's gonna eat him.
This thing is awesome looking.
Oh, look at that shot. Awesome. Oh, there's no need to take it out.
Those three little things are going to take it out.
Well, they went for its eyes. That's not cool.
Oh. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Thought it got
shit. Did look like it got him.
It's like, all right, I see what you're doing.
Gonna create a whirlpool here. We gotta ice it.
That's fucking cool.
Oh, nice.
Oh! Oh!
Oh.
I didn't mean to kill it.
Got the KO.
It's still alive.
Use the water from the spirit oasis to heal it.
No, we can heal it together.
I haven't.
No, trust me. This is how you learn. Here, hold this with me. Now we move it into the wound. Now we work with the serpent.
You go,
Feel
stay
its
focused,
energy.
Aang.
Let that energy flow through you, through the water, into its blood, every broken piece of its body.
Look at that. I might have a little scar, but otherwise you're good to go.
See, now you made a friend.
Chomp. Roll credits.
And now you know how to heal.
So lucky you're the one who brought me
see
out that
Aang
ice
ride
cream.
him.
Yeah, you are pretty lucky, huh?
When you and Sokka and Aang showed up on Kyoshi Island,
a fair
it opened
request.
up this whole world to me. We've been able to help a lot of people.
Just when
And
they
we
know
have to
they're
take
going
this
into
group
battle.
all the way to Ba Sing Se.
We might not even be here if it wasn't for you. Before we met you, Sokka wanted to go home.
You know, if you're finished teaching Aang, we could use someone like you.
Join the Kyoshi Warriors. Is that even possible? I'm a waterbender.
So is Kyoshi. Just a thought.
Just throwing it out there.
Just saying.
Throwing it out there, huh?
Just a saying.
Nice display of bending back there. Really gave the group a shot of confidence to see you deal with that.
It gave me a shot of confidence too. Didn't know I could heal.
It's just when you did it in the north, it was so powerful and it was so...
I didn't though. I surrendered to the ocean spirit and it used me to channel its power to defeat the Fire Nation. Avatar Kurok tried to warn me, but I let it happen anyways. When I merged with the ocean spirit, all I could feel was the spirit's need for revenge. I could see the destruction that it was causing. I couldn't stop it. And I don't want people to die.
Feels
I know
good,
I can enter
doesn't
the
it?
Avatar state now, but I'm not even gonna try it until I have full control over all 4 elements.
Better find you an earthbending teacher then.
Oh, come on. Where do you suppose we'd find one? Answer.
This place is probably lousy with earthbending masters.
Thank you, Sokka.
Oh, I can't wait to see the Earth.
If you ever want to talk about the North, what happened with you, eh?
Yeah, thanks. I'm just busy with the list of how to save the world in 10 easy steps.
Wow, sensitive subject, huh?
Well, he still misses her.
Hey! This is my line. What do you think you're doing?
There's a bunch of unpicked lines in the east field. Go pick there.
And lose half an hour
Well,
walking?
you do
Walk faster.
There's an order to how we do things here. They can't be broken.
Now, who do you think you are, huh? That's enough. We get it. You're both very scary guys.
Love that line when they use it in movies. We get it.
Hey, Mushi, get your son in line.
I'm glad that we got out of that live. I mean, no one's hurt.
Fucking guy.
Reminds me of the our pizza guy from Stranger Things.
You did good.
Hey, nice moves before with the serpent.
Okay. Thanks.
What? Just take the compliment and take a seat, sis.
Oh, she's waiting for the.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Waterbend your way out of the.
When Amashu fell, the Fire Nation generals made me track celestial movements against their own historical records, since the smog blotted out the stars. But now, out here, I can see more clearly. A red dot with the tail, do you see it? Is the Great Comet. Now, in the Fire Nation, they call that Sozin's Comet, because...
Because last time, Fire Lord Sozin used it to kill every airbender in the world, except for me.
And when the comet reaches its axis to our world, it will increase the power of every firebender 100-fold.
How long until it gets here?
I need the time and equipment to make some more precise observations.
Fire Nation will be ready when the comet comes.
Oh boy, settle down there, Aang.
Change of plans. We're going to Ba Sing Se with all the refugees. We're gonna bring Sai to the Earth King to tell him about the comet, and the Earth King's armies will be able to help us.
And what about earthbending?
The search for an earthbending teacher will have to wait. Everyone should get some rest, gather strength, and tomorrow we'll put one foot in front of the other. Thank you for all your work, Sai.
Oh, now we got Sozin's Comet. Now the story's kicked into high gear, Answer.
Wow.
We got our ticking clock.
You know, I used to walk by your flower stand almost every day. Our time here is so short.
Look at this lead in.
I would like nothing better than to get more acquainted with you.
He learned that move in community college.
Do you get the reference?
No.
No, he was in the show.
He was in the show Community. Obviously too, but that was his big break.
Hey.
Did you tell the other Kyoshi warriors yet?
Not yet.
Let's just send him a text. What does he think happened?
Can I just stay here with you for a second?
Of course.
Yep, there we go.
Guitar?
What's up?
Oh, since I've grown
Well,
a
love
foot,
is in the air, so
I've been having these feelings.
Nothing.
Oh,
There you go, Aang. Stay focused. Good night.
I knew it. Fucking Quinn cheering it on. You walk away, Aang. Yes.
That romance is just gonna fill his mind with all kinds of crazy ideas.
It's gonna make you weak in the knees.
But he's not coming home in a good way, right? It's more like, come home, the Fire Lord is
Guy.
Oh, or disappointed. That's worse. As usual, my father's intentions are a mystery.
Well, New Oza has fallen apart since you left my father in charge. I heard she rescued you from the circus.
Yeah, I'm so rescued.
The
There's only so far you can go into the forest before you start to come out of the forest.
Ooh, philosophy.
What?
I know you used to have a crush on Zuko.
Well, still
How deep
does.
do your feelings run?
You mean if you were both drowning, who would I save? Zuko, obviously. I've known you long enough to know you don't need saving.
Look at that.
That sounds like logic and not feelings.
Clever. Oh, that's all you gotta think.
I want you to kill Mae. Mae, I want you to kill Ty Lee.
What?
I'm gonna count down from 10.
Joking.
And by the time I reach 1, I expect one of you to be dead. Or I'll turn you both into smoldering heaps of ash.
This is fucked up.
Oh!
We don't have to do this. You know that we
Shit.
do. 3. Fine. Enough.
She had the upper hand.
Oh, finish this with the slow clap. What a villain.
I could trust you both, but I needed to know you could go all the way for me. Why would you need that? Because I have a plan to find Zuko. A way to bring Zuko to us, in fact. We're going after the Avatar.
Oh, there's my guy. Zuko.
Remember in the anime, I still did not like him yet. I liked the character as a whole, but I didn't like him yet.
We were forced to do this because we were in hiding. There is a simple joy to be had in the sweat, the slow progress towards something that matters, living the austere life.
I don't think he's into it.
Nah, not really.
I've saved most of my earnings to open a small tea stall in a small town. I
tea
could
shop.
teach you to brew the tea. The right cup of tea at the right moment can change your entire life. It's how I got Zarina to fall in love with me. Maybe your life can change. We've been given a gift, Zuko. A rare and precious one. The chance to start over.
Oh, he doesn't see it that way. He's young.
No.
I'm not your son.
I know that.
Boy, here we go.
You know what I can't stand? Your smiles, the little jokes, the affection you give to these sod-busting peons.
Whoa, whoa.
Who would despise you if they had any inkling of who you really are.
Living is a choice.
I think they've
I
gotten
choose
to
to
know
be
the
happy.
real him. You don't live your life by your name. You live your life by your actions.
You don't deserve joy. All of this is your fault.
I didn't banish you.
Bro, you were meant to be Fire Lord, not my father. If you hadn't failed in the siege and retreated, if you had stood up to him and fought for what was yours, then I would have never been in that war council, in that Agni Kai, on that ship. It's your fault. Because of your weakness, because your moment was there and you didn't fight.
Liu Ten died.
What would he think of you?
Oh,
If he could see you now.
oh, wow. That cuts deep. Wow. Uncalled for.
It's your guy, Quinn.
Well, he's just waiting for his arc.
He'll come around. This is why it makes it so much better. He's troubled youth.
I'm gonna go find the Avatar. And then I'm gonna go home.
Oh.
Well, he doesn't have the wisdom of Iroh. That's what's going to happen.
Oh.
Any post-credits by any chance?
Well, since it said go right into the next
Yeah,
episode.
probably not.
I
huh?
love it. They're still using the end song from the animated series
Yep.
right here.
Oh, how good does it feel to be back?
Oh my goodness, this was a lot of fun. In
I
this
like
episode.
I like how they started us off right away because, like, look, anytime you have a long break, and I've said this before, I've said it with any kind of the Game of Thrones or House of Dragons, stuff like that, The Boys. Anytime there's a long break, you've got to come back hot. You've got to remind the viewer why they fell in love with the show and kind of almost reward them for waiting so patiently. And the opening fight scene that we got here in the very beginning with Katara doing her machine gun icicles into people. Awesome. That was awesome. And of course, they immediately addressed the fact that Aang has hit his growth spurt. But yeah, I mean,
I did love that they did that. That was great.
They opened hot with this scene, and I thought they really had to. And I think they had to kind of remind people of just how good the series was. And we certainly saw it in the battle with the sea monster as well. well. Just the graphics and the animation, this CGI, whatever you want to call it, was done really well. And I loved how they used their water bending powers. You saw them surfing around and kind of creating the whirlpool a little bit. I thought maybe they were going to put the monster on ice, so to speak, but they hit us with enough of these big scenes early on, as well as a lot of the heartfelt stuff, to kind of really let you know that, like, look, we're back. This is episode 1. We're not going to slow roll this out. We're going to hit you with stuff right away, and we're going to get to it. And I think when you have, 8, 9 episodes, whatever it is, 10 episodes to tell effectively chapter 2, they really got to have their foot on the gas.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to ride the serpent. I just love that they go back and forth with trying to tell their own stories. Like, my big thing was, and I mentioned it during the reaction, is with Boomy. Instead of him being in the like the coffin like metal structure that he couldn't bend. We couldn't bend or any bending around him. They put him in this like metal room where there's nothing here he can bend. And I love that they had the conversation here about why didn't you fight? And he's exactly right. If I fight, many people might have died, and who's to say we would have won anyways? Yeah. I could have sent a bunch of people to perish to get nowhere further along in this war. So I love that we got a little bit of Boomy, but like remember, he was gone for a while, and we didn't see him until we get to the epic conclusion of the series. But so far they're setting everything up as far as that we need our Earthbender. I love the fact that we got into showcase their abilities right off the bat. And we talked about it with Sokka, whichever.
Oh, you almost slipped, folks.
Well, whichever way you prefer to pronounce it. But I loved him in the animated series because he would be slapstick, yes, but when it was time to go, it was time to go. And so they kind of did that a little bit in this one, especially with when he played the trick on guitar with the wood where she sat down.
It seems like
so they're trying to play that fine line.
It seems like they tilted him a little bit more to being a better battle-hardened warrior
in the show,
which I can appreciate because he doesn't have any bending abilities, and I know that they talk about that later. Well, in the cartoon they did. Yep. So I think it's important to kind of give him that win a little bit. And you had mentioned the conversation with Boomy that Aang had, very similar to the conversation that Zuko had with Iroh at the end about, not fighting and not kind of taking your place when it was time. So I just found it interesting. We had those two parallels at different points.
Yeah, because in the cartoon with Sokka, it was always that I want to be a warrior. I got to prove it to everyone around me that I am capable. Because it's the 3 of them right now. Wink, wink, until we get the 4th. But the other 2, one's the Avatar that can, eventually do it all. And his sister was a healer already, but now she can also waterbend. So yeah, he gets left by the wayside. So he always had that like chip on his shoulder that, if I can't do it that way, I can do it physically. I can do it with strategy, with all that and planning and everything. So in the show, that's why I appreciated his slapstick, because I knew when it was time to go and time to plan and time to do that stuff, he could do that. But he'd have so much fun on the other side that you had the best of both worlds with him. And so in the show, though, they still are showing that he still does have that side of him and everything else. And then even his relationship with Suki, which right away when they meet, going in for the old hug kiss, it was great how that happened. And Hulk and I called it out right away. And
his little bit of a miscommunication is all it was. Just
a little bit. I mean, it's all right. And the fact that they immediately then called out how Aang is, because we immediately started laughing at it, at how big Aang has gotten, and then they all called it out. So it was like the show was like, all right, we're acknowledging that he is bigger and everything else. All right, now that we addressed it, we're going to move on and tell you this great story. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving how they started off this season with the action. I wanted to see him ride the serpent more than just fight him, but heal him. But at the end of the day, even in the cartoon, he's back at his roots where killing is not an option for him. He does not want to ever kill anything that doesn't need to be killed.
Yeah, look, this was a really fun start to the second season. If I'm going to be fully transparent, folks, I am far enough removed from the animated series where I have some pretty vague memories of the stuff that happened. I mean, it was a few years ago already. on the channel, and we zipped through it pretty fast. I haven't gone back and done a rewatch, and of course we watched M. Night Shyamalan's film, which
just makes things confusing.
Yeah, it just throws you off even more. I mean, it's been how long since the first season of this came out? You know, it was at the OG studio, so it's well over a year. You know, as far as, you know, how things are going to play out comparatively to the animated series, I can't really tell you. So it's just about taking this ride, which for me, if I'm being honest, is equally as fun. In fact, I think maybe if I'm not comparing it to the animated series, then then I'm gonna be able to just relax a little bit more when I watch it. Well, why did they do this and not do that? And why did they do this and not do that?
Because I know typically you like a shot-for-shot remake of stuff. You've always kind of hit on that, like when they do like the How to Train Your Dragon. It was like, if they're gonna do it, give me a shot-for-shot versus diverting from the story a little bit.
Yeah. So, folks, if you're just catching us in season 2 and you didn't watch season 1, my biggest thing was when you have a series that's animated and somebody is just a really big fan, or rather not somebody, but you have this massive fandom of the show of an animated series. I think the point of a live action is to create a different visual experience, a different viewing experience, not to retell the story. Unless you had a writer who, the same writer is writing that and felt like, oh, this is something I really got wrong and I wish I would have changed it in hindsight, I can understand that. But I think the thing for live action is to take a story and just give people a different visual medium. And I know a lot of times people, you know, kind of get condescending about it. Like, why do we need a How to Train Your Dragon? Or why do we need a live action Moana? Or why do we need a live action anything? And it's, for some reason, it's like they cherry pick what they're angry about. Was anybody angry about a live action Transformers when it came to life? No, everybody was like, oh man, we watched this as kids. It's going to be so cool to see it like actually look, you know, real. And so with a story like Avatar, I think people loved the cartoon so much. We have the technology to basically recreate every scene. Look, and I know there's budget restrictions, and there's some shows where it's like
they used a lot of their budget in this episode.
There's budget restrictions, and we know doing, you know, some of the CGI stuff can get, you know, although now, I think as we move forward with integration of AI, and I know that can be a dirty word sometimes in the world of Hollywood, but I think as we move forward with the integration, hopefully they find ways to, hey, we can create this visual medium for drastically less than traditional CGI costs. And I think moving forward, if it's used responsibly, and even what that looks like is up in the air, and there's a lot of gray area, that you can give people those scenes. But again, I just think that, you know, initially I wanted for them to just go off of the story. And now at this point, I couldn't really tell you whether they are or aren't. I'll have to, you know, lean on the answer for that a little bit. You know, we do a little bit of research after the episode to see maybe what sort of things they kept from the animated series, what sort of things they changed. But I had a lot of fun with this one. I agree with you. Look, they came in really hot. The coolest thing for this episode was the Icicles Gatling gun. You bring up an interesting point. They don't like show anybody dying,
right?
But it's, you know, when Sokka goes through and he's hitting people, they make it clear like he's not taking people out by hand. But one has to assume,
I mean, he's using that boomerang in a few of those.
We saw that, you know, they did show us the spike going into the foot, which looked very uncomfortable. One of those goes into your face or your torso, and it's day over for you. So a little bit more aggressive than maybe I was ready for, but definitely cool. So we had great action. Visually, everything looked really cool. There wasn't a single thing I watched where I was like, all right, come on. So the effects were really awesome. I loved the awkwardness with Sokka.
Oh, our relationships.
It's like, because look, it's an awkward age for a lot of people to try to navigate their relationships and things like that. And the situation itself, you know, is awkward in a sense that they do they do have a mission, and you have to work together. Look, there's a reason why they don't like office romances, folks. People trying to work together. Oh, feelings can get in the way of everything. Yeah, answers kind of paused perfectly.
Yeah.
She went straight in for a kiss, and bro turned his head to the side.
Well, and to be fair, he's still getting over his first love, so to speak, from the first season.
They also had a connection before that, so some could argue.
Yeah, but I mean,
but he really fell hard, yes, for, and so that's why I said it was like interesting that when they did hold hands and they look at each other,
they're looking out, and
they purposely, I think,
Maybe
left
she wanted
left the moon out of the movie.
Yeah.
But she did tell Saga, live your life.
Live your life, find happiness. You know, something that's it's interesting. It's in the world of social media, people have fun with that. With like, oh, if I pass, I want you to move on and find happiness. And some people are like, fuck that. When I'm gone,
you're coming with me.
It's over for you. I will haunt you if you move on. But look, we got that kind of fun awkwardness that's going to be there when they do have to work together. And look, let's not ignore the fact that somebody just came out and Sai just came out and said, yeah, by the way, and it could be a few months, could be a year. Yeah. Fire Nation's going to be 100 times stronger, and any battle that is not buttoned up on our end, we're pretty much we're screwed. So,
you know what that means? You got to get to the library.
It was out in the middle, out in the middle of the desert, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So look, folks, it's not like it completely. There's a big owl or something, or a big hawk or whatever in the library.
That was our voice that we know and love.
And then they come and steal Appa or some shit. So look, folks, there are
bits
things,
and pieces.
Yeah,
there's a lot. There's enough that I remember.
And selfishly, I do hope they recreate that scene because that was like so powerful. I remember when I watched it on the animated where Aang, that was the first time that Aang is like truly angry and lets his
rightfully
anger,
so,
and lets his anger through, and you just see how they were terrified of Aang when they never were. They always knew he was on their side. He never takes any life and everything else. So selfishly, I hope they recreate that scene at some point.
Well, and I'm glad that in the second season here, in the first episode, they're already addressing Aang's starting to have some feelings for Katara.
Yeah.
He's just not sure how to navigate that.
Well,
so
it's got to stay mission focused, right, Mason Quinn?
Well, he can go one of two ways. He can either fall in love and probably have the mission fail, and or he can stay mission focused and not worry about all that stuff, block it out, and then after he wins, he can take his lady's hand.
Well, there we go. Look, Mason Quinn isn't saying, folks, that it can't happen. He's simply saying that you have to get the job done that is at hand.
There's an order to
first. There's an order to things. Well, one could say, look, if there was the potential of a world coming to an end, some people might say, hey, now is the time to live our life.
Now or never.
Well, I mean, if you're going to give up and let them win, certainly. But if you're going to fight for what you want.
Dude, the future's not promised, man. You got to live for today sometimes.
That's why they have to make their way to Ba Sing Se and, get the armies
that
together.
Is right there in the Earth Kingdom, man. I can't wait how they present.
Practical
There's going to
here.
be plenty of time for romance after they win.
I can't wait for how they present the Earth King to us.
Yeah. Well, because there was so much wild animation in the Earth Kingdom with how they use like the carts on the slides, and because that was there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, all that was so wild to just visually how it looks. So I'm excited for that. And to get to your point, Oak, of they finally had the technology for all this great stuff that was, drawn and animated to come to life and give us just.
And then with the serpent fight, and I know
that was
I
wild.
love the world
serpent fight looked
they
incredible.
They did do that in the animation, but I wanted to see him ride him a little bit because. I mean, he doesn't ride him a lot. There's the next time when he's like, he's showing off to Katara about how he can, like they don't even care. But I wanted to see him ride him in this instance. But otherwise, this battle was just very awesome. The whirlpool that they had going right here, like the way they did it, the surfboards, and just they crushing it on the CGI.
Yeah. Do you feel like we're spoiled? I mean, we lived through
Animation.
We lived through some bad effects. You know who it's got to be I think the older you get and the more that you remember, like you look back to like the old Star Trek, there's still the pictures out there where they have a little dog with like a fucking alien suit on.
Yep.
So the further back that you go and remember bad effects, I think at some point you have a better appreciation, but I think you become numb to it. You know, of course, we're going through, at the time we're recording this, we're going through some of the Game of Thrones universe and House of the Dragon and stuff like that. And the dragon stuff, I mean, is absolutely incredible. And for me, this was on par with all of that. And I feel like maybe we don't appreciate it enough because of how much we've been able to see.
I would 100% agree with that because all these things have now been brought to life and they look so realistic. Sometimes it's hard to tell that if you told somebody that was real who like wasn't of, you know, whatever, they'd be like, oh, well, okay.
Obviously.
Yeah. But the one thing I did want to touch on was, and I know I was having some fun with it, was Prince Zuko and the situation that he's in, because I think you can empathize with him a little bit because here he has all this power within him to do firebending, and he's having to walk around in the mud and pick fruits and vegetables, and they're doing this on the run when he feels like this is going to be his life now, and he blames his uncle for not, you know, stepping up when he needed to. Now, is he right in blaming his uncle? No, of course not. A lot of where you end up in life is, of course, because of you and your decisions, but that's what he's doing. And he feels like he's been, you know, thrown out of the family and this is his life now to spend it, as he said, with these peons and everybody else. But his uncle made a really good point, and I don't think they made enough of a deal about it. How you have to live amongst the people and know their struggle if you're going to be able to later be in a position to help them and bring them up or whatever, because unless you know what they're going through, you have a hard time realizing what they or how you can help them.
Yeah, and it's very real. It's you know, it was relatable in that, you know, you bring up a really good point to live with people. Some of us, I'm not going to say we've all been there, but some of us have worked for people who I've worked for some people who are ultra rich. You know, 9-figure type worth. I don't know if I've ever worked for a billionaire, but I've worked for people worth, you know, 9 figures, and sometimes their disconnect with what a normal person goes through and money is it's hard to wrap your head around. You know, like how big of a disconnect there is with somebody who has always had large amounts of money. I think it's different when somebody had to work for it and they work their way up. And look, maybe after you work your way up and it's been that way for years and years and years, you get a little bit numb to it. But you know, there's definitely a disconnect, and there's a lot to be said for remembering the struggle or having lived that. And I mean, obviously, this is a fictional world, but it's very relatable in real life as well. And you know, we do quite a bit of shows where, you know, there's monarchy involved. Of course, you know, right now we're going through Game of Thrones, and you know, you have your Marjories and you have your Joffreys, you know, and it's like right now it's a little different. But the thing is, like, look at his age. I forget how old he's supposed to be. Was it 15 or 17? He's supposed to be.
Well, he was 10 in the
Zuko
is 17.
17.
Yeah.
I mean, think about like.
A 17-year-old with that level of power,
Think
and you're
about
trying to control it.
Think about the attitude of just a 17-year-old in general having to hang out with their uncle who they don't think is that cool and having to work their butt off when they think they should have a lot more. I mean, it's very realistic that somebody would 1,000% have this type of attitude. Like, what am I doing here?
Yeah, he went from being the prince of the Fire Kingdom to having to pick vegetables and fruits
and argue with people over one coin because your broken handle on your gardening tool.
Well, yeah, because he's going to be rebellious to his uncle because he still wants his father's approval, which, you know, and he's like, if you would have been Fire Lord, I wouldn't have been in that room, and I wouldn't have spoke up, and all this other stuff.
A lot of ifs and buts and candy and nuts.
And I wondered how much they were going to explore, saying because, a big part of why Iroh is because he witnessed losing his son, and he mentions it, but he doesn't elaborate on more. And it's like, that's a huge part of why he is the way he is. And like he said, he just tries to be happy. And the other part I like too is where he's like, you know, these people would take you out if they knew who you are. And that's why, I don't know if I make the cut, is like, They just see the person that's presented in front of them. They don't know him by his real name and his true nature. They view him as how he is towards them right then, there, in that spot. Of course. Would it change if they found out who he really was? Obviously, because they'd be like, well, I know the stories and this and that. But some of them would be like, well, okay, that may be that guy, but I know this guy. I know that this guy has been nothing but a courteous, kind gentleman to me. I mean, I get that's where, you like, there's a lot to unpack with that as well. It's like, well, he could have been spying, he could have been doing it purposely, but we know that Uncle Iroh has just been the best from the beginning. So, like, who he is, and that's why they all flock to him and love him.
Yep. And the last thing I loved about this is how they kept Princess Azula just as evil as ever.
You gotta,
so great.
Take out friend number 1. Take out friend number 2. What is going on here?
I love the casting of all three of these girls. They did a great job. Elizabeth Yu is who plays Azula, and she has really brought in it, and she's brought it to life, is what I was saying. But she has really brought it as being like perfect. And like Mae's freaking like deadpan delivery, I'm loving that as well.
Yep.
And it just it totally gave me vibes of just like, all right, I can control you to do my bidding, even if it means taking out your friend.
Yep, and they were going to do it too.
Well, the thing with the princess here is, the young actress they casted for her, she's got such an innocent, kind look to her.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but when she gets that,
I know, but she has this innocent, kind look to her, and so when she does go like deadpan and she like it says like evil shit, it carries a lot more weight. Like if you were to get somebody who I guess
like a Joffrey,
just somebody who's got like your typical like Mean Girls look, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's your mean girl, and that's how she looks to people. And it's like, but I mean, if you saw her in the street, you'd be like, oh, you look like you're so kind and such a nice young lady.
Now fight to the death.
She's just like, fight to the death. Yep. And I think it was such a brilliant casting. When I first saw her, I'm like, I don't know if that's how I had her pictured. And it's more impactful, I think, when you see somebody who has that kind of appearance where they look like they would be really nice and they're just like cutthroat.
Yep.
Exactly. But what a great way to start off season 2. Action-packed, loving it. Cannot wait for more. So for Ablin Oak, Mason Quinn, I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.